What is going on, my fellow nerd and nerdettes? So, back at it again with another deck profile. Today we have Bakura's deck profile. Um, this one's, it took me a while to make, but I'm very happy that I made it. This one is a shout out to my buddy Teddy from back in the day when we were, well, not really back in the day, but he was one of the first guys that got me back into Yu-Gi-Oh! Because at the point I just graduated boot camp. I got to my first duty. I did the whole MCT, MOS school, and then I finally got to my first duty station, which was 29 Palms. We all kind of bought random decks. It was me and a bunch of other guys started talking about Yu-Gi-Oh! So we went to the local store, like the only card shop that was there at the time. We all bought starter decks, and then I still had like my Monarchs and stuff from back in the day. So we had like a tournament, and then everyone else kind of oh cool, this is fun, with the starter decks. But then Teddy was the only one that like he's like, hey, like let's do this competitively. Like let's go find out where we can get more cards. We can do this and that. And I was like, okay, cool. And so yeah, we went to like at that point we're in 29 Palms, so we went to like like Anaheim and stuff like that to go look at like card shops and get cards and play more competitively. So he's the one that brought me back into it for a while until I decided to stop recently. But yeah, so this deck just reminds me of him because he loved Bakura. And this is one of his favorite characters. This is one of his favorite like decks was his from the show and stuff like that. So I had to make it, and he was also in the like the Battle City final, so kind of worked out perfectly. So yeah, let's get right into it, guys. So we're starting off with 2 Dark Necrofear, and I have some random choices in here that I'll show you guys too. 1 Dark Wheel Hades or Hades, however you want to pronounce it. Now this used to be one of Teddy's favorite cards. I want to try to find the original one that's ultra rare, but this was one of his favorite cards, and it's pretty cool. Like a fiend, like I could see like Bakura actually using this too. So I threw this in there as kind of like a shout out to Teddy. So yeah, and then we have 2 Great Madrigals. Now the reason why I have this is because this card needs beaters. Like as a lot of small ones, but like as far as like big beaters, it does not have any, and this card works out perfectly. So when you tribute the monster, the original attack of this card is double from the tributed monster, and it's 1 tribute, so it works out very, very well. So yeah, that's it for the tribute monsters. Now for the regular ones, we have 2 Headless Knight, 2 The Gross Ghost of Fled Dreams, 2 Earthbound Spirit, 2 Sangan. Oh, I forgot he's the tribute. Sorry, the Earl of Demise, Mad Archfiend, Malistol of Demise, the Portrait Secret. I think it's pronounced Cruel or Creole, Jaugen, and then the Goblin King. So kind of my reasoning for these. So the Sangan works out amazingly because a lot of these do have low defense, and also too the Sangan helps bring out your Madrigals. It adds it to your hand, so that way next time you're able to tribute. Same with the Goblin King as well, because his attack is based off how many fiends you have on the field times 1,000, excluding himself. So it's really good. And then like the rest of these are just like his effect is really good. I think it's like when he destroyed, you could toss a coin, and if it call it right or if it's heads, then you destroy a monster, and then Jagan destroys all special summon monsters. So really, really good lineup. And like I said, the 2 Sangan, the Great Madrigals, and then the Goblin King work out very, very well. And the Earthbound Spirit does have 2,000 defense, so if you do need to defend, the Sangan can search him out as well. So yeah, and that's it for the monsters, guys. Now for the spells, we have 2 of the Dark Sanctuary, 1 Shallow Grave, 1 Ectoplasmer, 1 Dark Door, 1 Premature Burial, the letters I, N, A, L, and then the staples Pot of Greed, Monster Reborn, and 2 MST. Yeah, works out very well. Of course, the Dark Sanctuary is it's an amazing card, especially in character deck profiles, or character deck, I have to say profile, character deck battles or duels, because each deck does run at least 2 MSTs, but then they also have other cards, and then in order like to draw them to destroy this, it's kind of and at that point you like when you already have your field set up, it's like you try to get rid of the Dark Door, you try to get rid of the final, so it works out really well. And then that is it for the spells. For the traps, we're running 2 of the Fs, 2 of the Dark Spirit of the Silent, and then 1 Multiple Destruction. So yeah, this deck is really more like a stall burn deck. Not really. I wouldn't really call it a burn deck unless they keep on attacking with Dark Sanctuary. But it's an annoying deck to play against. It stalls you out. You really have to think of how you're gonna attack this deck. But for the most part, it's a very very fun deck, and it just kind of takes you back from the show. So it's really really cool. But yeah, that's it for the trap cards. Alright guys, and that is the Bakura deck profile. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Again, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys would change out. Or what the ratios you guys would do. For the most part, the deck works out very well. It can be annoying to play against because like the Dark Sanctuary, the Dark Door. I'm trying not to lose by final or whatever, but it is very fun. It is an awesome deck to play, and like I said, it reminds me of my buddy Teddy. And yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and then make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. It'll be linked in the description down below. And yeah, that's it guys, and remember, stay nerdy.